Friday, December 20th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. We saw a big warming trend begin yesterday. Check out those highs from across the region. We recorded 63 for a high in Charlotte, 62 in Greensboro, Raleigh, and Fayetteville. Columbia hit 64, even Boone all the way up at 63 yesterday. And temperatures a little chilly this morning, but really not that bad. Here's a peek at those numbers. These are temperatures just around 5:30 or so this morning, and you had some low 40s in a number of spots, even Boone above freezing at 36, so not bad. And that warming trend continues here over the next couple of days. Now, there's very little to show you on the radar out there anywhere across the Piedmont this morning. Very, very quiet conditions. And still most of the eastern United States pretty quiet. Now there is a batch of some snow in Wisconsin and Michigan, and then you get into some really pretty light rain showers over Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, and from there down into Missouri. And we're just beginning to see precipitation break out around the Red River Valley. That is where our next storm system will really begin to take shape over the next 24 hours. Tomorrow, pretty significant severe weather risk, especially focused in the lower Mississippi Valley region, places like Memphis and Natchez, over toward Jackson, Mississippi, near or close, at least in or near that moderate risk area for tomorrow. And I'll show you some of the specific probabilities with that coming up in just a second. All right, satellite radar over the past 24 hours, what you see there is a lot of high clouds spilling on through the southeast, and that's what we're going to see here as we go through today here in the Carolinas. Sort of a milky quality to the sunshine out there, and same general idea I think tomorrow too. A pretty good amount of cloud cover for our Saturday as well. So as we go through our Saturday, there goes that next system beginning to take shape. You can notice those big thunderstorms breaking out over the lower Mississippi Valley. And that system will continue to churn eastward as we get into Sunday. And the timing differences amongst the models have been largely resolved. It now does look like Sunday afternoon we'll begin to see the rain make it into the Piedmont of North Carolina. So again, for that Panthers game, could very well be a rain type of game, which, I don't know, may favor the Panthers' style of play over the Saints. But the bottom line is take the rain gear with you, as it looks like you might need it out at Bank of America Stadium Sunday afternoon. All right, let's take a look at some of the other data here. As you get into Monday, this front only very, very slowly moves through the area. So once the rain arrives Sunday afternoon, it could be with us more often than not right on through Monday morning. GFS still extremely aggressive with rain totals here, indicating parts of the I-85 corridor over 2 inches, and even in some spots close to 3 inches of rain. European not as aggressive, but it has come up from the totals it was indicating yesterday, now over 1 inch for a good chunk of the western and southern Piedmont zones and mountains too. So it just does look like a pretty good soaker. Some of the more detailed modeling here, this is the European chart valid this afternoon. There goes that potent piece of energy rounding the bend there, moving through the Rio Grande River Valley, and then here we go tomorrow, Saturday evening, it's in the Red River Valley, and that's when you're looking at a pretty big outbreak of thunderstorms over the southern plains and especially the lower Mississippi Valley. Finally, that trough buckles in here by later Monday, driving the cold front on through. Now, later next week, another little piece of energy arrives. The timing is uncertain, and there's a lot of differences there, but I'll show you more on that in just a second. Let's talk about the weekend. Saturday afternoon, very warm day. Some of us are going to challenge and break record highs across the region here in the Carolinas. And then you get into Saturday evening. There's the thunderstorms over Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee. Out to 72 hours. This is Sunday evening. And so this is the precipitation that has fallen from Sunday afternoon into early evening. And you notice it has moved to just east of the I-85 corridor. And the GFS is very similar now with the timing of that. There you go. Slightly faster, but similar. So it looks like by Sunday afternoon, we'll begin to see the rain and embedded thunderstorms moving on in. Now back to the European model. Here we go. Later on Sunday evening, and this is now going to be 12 hours later, Monday early afternoon. You notice that band of rain and embedded storms just only very, very slowly inching to the east. Here we are by Monday evening. And you see a very similarly slow progression of things on the GFS. This is Monday early afternoon, Monday evening. Just a very, very slow movement of that band of rain. And so, again, some spots could definitely pick up some pretty big rain totals. Severe potential. I'm not exceptionally excited about the severe weather potential in the Carolinas with this. Sure, I think there's the possibility of a couple strong to severe storms. There's your day 3 severe weather probabilities. Not good enough for a day 3 slight risk, but maybe a few strong to severe storms Sunday, late in the day into Sunday night, and maybe Monday morning in a couple spots. Now, again, let's go back to that day 2 outlook over the lower Mississippi Valley. There's your moderate risk, and there's the probabilities. Those are high probabilities, 45% hatched area. They're in that moderate risk area, so that's a pretty significant severe weather risk for Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. Now, out in the longer range, I showed you that other little piece of energy. Here is the GFS way out. Well, let me go to that chart. There's 192, so that is Friday evening after Christmas, and then that's Saturday morning. Now, that's rain across the Carolinas. It wouldn't take a whole lot of timing difference to get that high pressure to move a little bit further to the east and be in a more favorable position to maybe provide something wintry in the Carolinas. Again, that is not being indicated on the modeling right now, but I'm just kind of throwing that out there as something to watch to see if the timing changes just a bit of the features on the board. And if you're curious about the European model, it is a little sooner. This is Thursday, and it brings a low pressure up the coast, but again, it is warm enough for just rain across the region. So something to watch there in the days following Christmas. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.